And unknowingly, I could have blamed it on her being lazy or just not taking accountability or responsibility or all these different things. And I had to look a little bit deeper and realize, oh, okay, kiddo, this is happening a lot. And I'm wondering what's happening, why this is happening. And I'm wondering if there's something at school that maybe is stressful for you, and that's what's going on. And I did eventually have to dig a little bit deeper. Okay, so my 9-year-old was really struggling with transitions, especially in the mornings before school. You are not the only one who has had this challenge, absolutely, for sure. Especially in the mornings before school, she resists getting ready, which leads to a lot of stress and tardiness. What strategies can I use to make our morning routine smoother? And how can I encourage her to be more responsible for her own preparation? How old is she? Okay, 9. Okay, so yeah, 9 is definitely an age where we want kids to take a little bit more responsibility, right? We want them to be able to kind of self-motivate and self-start and self-direct, but it doesn't always happen. I know that 9 seems really mature, and we're like, all right, you're 9. We want to get you on it. We want to make sure that you are understanding, your responsibilities and making sure you're taking accountability and getting things done. But at 9, there's just so much limited brain skill, at that age that it can just, I think we're supporting them, but we're also allowing them to sort of self-direct, make decisions, fail if they need to say, okay, this is where I messed up, or this is where I took that step and that took longer, or that got me distracted, or whatever it might be. We want them to recognize and self-correct. But at the same time, we just have to allow a lot of leeway for those mistakes that might happen. So the first thing I'd want to ask is, if your child's really struggling with those transitions, and you say especially in the mornings, I'm wondering what's on her mind while she's getting ready or before she's getting ready. Because I think that sometimes we can definitely procrastinate because we're just getting distracted, we're tired. But is there something that is stressful about that morning routine, or about school mornings, or something at school that is maybe contributing to that lack of motivation or that lack of organization that helps her be on time? Sometimes if kids are stressed, whether it be a peer interaction, or it could be something academic, or it could, be a relationship with the teacher. There's so many different areas that our kids can struggle with at school. And if the morning becomes problematic, I'm wondering if there's something that is problematic at school that is causing her to not even consciously necessarily move slower. Like, for an example, well, sometimes it's consciously. For example, my daughter, once when she was actually about this age, she was really struggling in a particular subject. And that was the subject that she had first. She was maybe in like 4th or 5th grade. And that was the subject that they had first thing in the morning. And I noticed that she would also delay, and we often would end up being late because she was trying to avoid this particular subject class. And unknowingly, I could have blamed it on her being lazy or just not taking accountability or responsibility or all these different things. And I had to look a little bit deeper and realize, oh, okay, kiddo, this is happening a lot. And I'm wondering what's happening, why this is happening. And I'm wondering if there's something at school that maybe is stressful for you, and that's what's going on. And I did eventually have to dig a little bit deeper, and we uncovered that, yeah, absolutely, it was this one particular subject that she was avoiding, and it was first thing in the morning. And then once we acknowledged it, once we recognized it, our mornings, yeah, did she still resist? Sometimes it was still hard, but we were there to support and help her get through that, just by giving a voice to what was challenging. She was sort of stuffing it down and hiding it. We didn't actually know that was causing all the morning rush to be challenging. So definitely look at what your child is possibly struggling with, because it might very well be that they are having a challenge with something that is not necessarily related to their ability to actually get themselves out the door on time.